It is National Museum Month, all the month of February.
This morning, Brad Perry is highlighting the Oceanside Museum of Art.
Hey, good morning, Brad.
Good morning, David and Brandy. You know, we always are in the Balboa Park showing off those museums, but there's a ton of museums around San Diego. You know that. And, of course, being Museum Month, you got to visit them, especially when it's a half price off, or even, I can't give away, some are free, actually, at times when you go to them. Now, this is great. We're at the Oceanside one, and I'm very excited because someone actually showed up here. We're not going to give it away yet, but let's talk about Museum Month going on, and that is, let's see, 28 days, 44 museums, 50% off.
It is one of the best promotions in San Diego, and I really look forward to it every year. And this year's special because it's the 25th anniversary of Museum Month, sponsored by the San Diego Museum Council and Macy's. And yeah, you go to Macy's and you pick up one of these cool brochures, and then you take it to the museum and you get half price.
And what I like is that they have the museums listed, they have who's participating, they give you a map. It's kind of fun. And actually, it's great for the kids, especially today being President's Day. You could probably hit almost, I think maybe half a few of these museums, because some are open today, some are not.
Some
but
are open, yeah,
so you just got to check and see. But you can hit some of these museums like on a great weekend or throughout the week.
Exactly. And there's such variety, I think, in San Diego, like the San Diego Botanical Garden, you know, nice little hike in the afternoon. We have the Surf Museum here, also in Oceanside. And Oceanside Museum of Art is a really special regional art museum that inspires creativity and imagination. And we always have constant rotating exhibitions for the public to enjoy.
Yeah, and behind me is some lips, is a Leave Me, Love Me, because this opened up on Valentine's Day. But I'm very excited because she's here, and you understand, I'm a big fan because I see her work all over the country and even the world. Jean Wells is here. Jean, good morning.
Good morning.
This is so good. Your work is so amazing, and they actually call you the Andy Warhol of mosaic because of what you do.
Well, I love that. I'm a third-generation mosaic artist, so there's no mystery that it's in the genes, and I'm continuing on the history of our family, but in a very pop way.
Yeah, this is so cool. So this exhibit's here, and we were just talking that this is just pieces that you actually had to go to some of the owners to ask if you can get them to bring them back to put in here, and this is pretty big.
Yes, we have probably about 65 pieces here, and some of my favorite ones. So I've gone back to collectors, and they've been so generous to loan them to the museum for the next 4 months.
You're from Seattle, Washington, and I get to brag about this because my daughter goes to school up in Tacoma, and she goes into Seattle, and literally she took a picture of some of your work up there and has written about it. And I know she's going to be totally jealous, but that's so great about your pieces that people get to interpret them different ways than the way you made them.
Yes, and I love that. I love to listen to everybody's interpretation, especially the urban fruit tree out in front of the museum, which we have now 5, I believe, monumental sculptures here, and I will be quiet and sort of sit off to the side and listen to other people's interpretations as they go through the museum. And this is such a wonderful museum to show my work. It is so contemporary, and the colors just jump off the wall, and I'm really enjoying the show.
We're going to go through and take a look at some of this. And again, David and Brandy, it is Museum Month, and I'm very excited because I'm a big fan of her artwork. As you can see, all her iconic things and different stuff and how cool it is to see them here. And she lives right here in our own backyard. So the amazing artists that we have. So pretty cool, huh?
We are hungry for some reason.
Yeah, David's mouth is watering, that's for sure. He kept going, ooh, a donut. Ooh, a Hershey Kiss.
Go back to that burger right there. That was a monster burger.
That is a monster burger, that's for sure.
All right, Brad. Thanks so much.
Stuff.
We'll get back to you in a little bit. Yeah, some very cool artwork.
Great. I like it. Hey, good morning.